Welcome.
Niambie.
Tunataka tukujue where you come from. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Kwa majina
Yes.
naitwa Abraham Bryson Cash Kimaro. Yeah, and I come from Tanzania. Tanzania, the great nation. Yes. And yeah, the land of peace also. Yeah, so ninatoka Tanzania, a place called Kilimanjaro. Yes, though we live in Dar es Salaam. Yeah, currently we're living in Dar es Salaam, but ushago ni Kilimanjaro. There's a place wanaita Moshi. I don't know if I can relate to Kenya as a province or as
Is that town?
it's a town, let's say, yeah. But it's big. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm Chaga by tribe. Yeah, most of of us we don't introduce our tribes. Yeah, but we have many. We have many.
How many? By the way.
I don't know but it's over 100.
Over 100.
There are many. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Vine Praise.
Thanks, man.
So it's a session where we get to know the musician, the story behind.
Sure.
The face we see. You can please tell us how you started your musical journey, when you started singing. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, safari ya muziki. My musical journey, for us, we were not SDAs to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, we were not SDAs. The whole family. Yeah, but we were from. My mom was a Muslim, and my dad, who passed away when I was 3 years old, he was RC, Roman Catholic. So we even got baptized, but after Dad passed away, we were hanging, Yeah, sometimes we could go to church, to those RC church, Salam Maria, and then sometimes we could relate it to Islam's, Yeah, so we were not from the SDA background, but our brother Pastor Rajabu, if you know him,
I know your brother. To someone
yes, Emmanuel Rajab.
Yes.
Yeah, through him, to cut the story short, through him we all got baptized and joined SDA, a Seventh-day Adventist church. So for me, I can say that I started singing immediately when I joined the church, because I could find small children singing. You can relate, those are adventurers and pathfinders. And there was a day my brother took us to church, and I found it very interesting. But the one thing I love, in our church, is children ministry. I really appreciate. Yeah, so I started liking the way children are molded and are trained, the way children are also taught how to sing. Yeah, so I started, I used to sing, but these songs are kidunia when I was young. Before I get to church, I remember there was a song that I really love to sing whenever I do my house calls and whatever. I used to sing this, Malaika, ninakupenda Malaika. But I never used to know the meaning. Sometimes these old people, because we were raised in Uswahilini place. It's like let's say how I can relate it, in an environment where people are mixed up, there's house here, there's house here, there's house here, like slums. But no, we were in a school quarter.
Oh, okay.
Do you get? Yeah, in school houses, because my mom was a teacher. Now she's retired. So I used to sing that, and some old people, when they pass and hear me singing that, they say, we mtoto unaimba unaimba malaika nakupenda, ni malaika gani? So hiyo nilikuwa 2004. Yeah, because me I'm 26 right now. 2004, that was, let's say, like when I was 10. No, not 2004. 2003. Yeah, then to cut the story short, I started singing in church with a cappella group in 2006, if I remember. 2006, 2007. After I've sung with adventurers in camp meetings, I gained confidence. Yeah, and I was musical. I could differentiate between alto, tenor, what. Yeah, though I was not professional, but I was musical. I could hear, I could sing, and one of my brother, I remember, Musa, he's a lawyer. He took us and he formed the group, the singing group a cappella. We just gave it a name, Male Voice Signet. So we started singing in church a cappella. If for those who know me, I really love a cappella. Yani a cappella, it's my thing, because I started with it. So I started singing when I was young, and I kept on building the confidence, and I never stopped singing since that time. Yeah, and it really helped me, by the spiritual wise. Yeah.
So let me just take you back. Mko wangapi nyumbani?
Sisi.
Inakaa when you last born?
Yeah,
your influence ilitoka wapi?
Yeah.
Ilitoka from your brother?
Okay.
Musa?
That is very smart. Now, my mom was telling us that our dad used to love music, listening. These are zilipendwa music, if you know them. Yeah, those old music, zilipendwa. So I think maybe you know these things, sijui mtoto akikuwa kwa tumbo anasikiliza, sijui anakuwa musical. Maybe when my mom was, she was pregnant, maybe I was also here when my dad was hearing those things. I could hear them. Maybe that's a reason why it made me musical. I really don't know, but it could be. Yeah, who knows? So I thought about it, and then I concluded that it could be that my dad contributed to this. To this talent that I have right now. Yeah.
You're using it in his mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So after uko ukakuja Kenya, what brought you to Kenya? Now we need to know.
Okay.
How you found yourself in Nairobi.
Okay. Kenya, I came for studies. And I came here in 2014 for my brother's graduation, Pastor Rajav. Then Then he said no, because by that time I finished, I'm in secondary. So he just told me that you can remain here and do your whatever you want to study, your studies here. And so we went back home, and then I came. Now we started Baraton. Yeah, then of course it has been a very long journey. Yeah, very long journey. I had to go for canvassing, for hassles. Yeah, and
School fee.
yeah, for school fees. Yeah, because sometimes you know these things. You've gone through these things. Sometimes you see the situation at home, and then you say, yeah. So unakomaa kimwanaume. But yeah, finally I graduated, but it wasn't easy also. Yeah, but through music, let me tell you something. I really appreciate the music kiasi cha kwamba yani muda mwingine nasema yani mtu yeyote atakayekuja kuniambia niache muziki nitamchukia sana. Yeah. So ninapenda muziki kwa sababu umenisaidia sana. Sometimes nikiwa nimekata tamaa, muziki unanirudisha. Nikiwa nina lose hope, muziki unanirudisha. When I sing some hymns, when I sing the gospel songs, when I hear some few music, inanipea hopes, and I really thank God for that. So Kenya nilikuja kwa masomo, na sasa nimemaliza, na sasa hivi nipo Nairobi kwa hustle. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Kuna ilikutake how long? Unajua pia unaweza encourage anybody out there mwenye pia kushulea. I know kuna watu wametake so many years. Sure. Take up to 5-7 years. And probably you can encourage somebody who's also in that position, who's losing hope, who doesn't know where he can get school to. And just give a word of encouragement.
Sure. Because due to the challenge that I had, financial challenges, sometimes I could register, sometimes I couldn't because of the money, and sometimes a whole year. I remember that canvassing that I told you, I went for the whole year. I missed school the whole year, and I think some months. So it took me much longer time doing my study at Baraton. I remember I went to canvass in 2015, and then I came back in 2016 on September. Now I continued with my program, BBA in accounting. Then after, because by that time I got some few money after canvassing, and at home also they added on top. My brother is he was number one support for me. Yeah, I really appreciate him. And he could give me some money for me to use, to help me, to sustain me there in Bara. And it reached to a point some things again difficult at home, and you already came for to continue with your studies. So sometimes I could get stuck, the whole semester I'm out. Yeah, but life continued. I never stopped hoping for the best. And I remember even that 2020 also, I missed the whole year. I could have been graduated during that year. 2020 and 2021. But I came back on 2021 after like 2 or 3 semesters. Yeah, I skipped. So I mean, for my, maybe for someone who is going through the same challenges that I went through, I'd really encourage. Also, I went. I did a lot of activities to raise my school fees.
Please tell us. Somebody out there.
Okay, canvassing. It's a literature evangel. It's part of. It's like a student program designed, I mean, to help students. And it's basically those students are being trained to be literature evangelists. So that is the student literature evangelist program for them to go and sell the books, health books, spiritual books, whatever that will help people outside there. So that's all about canvassing. Canvassing, it's a student program, a student literature evangelist program, to help them also to be able to raise money for their school fees. Yeah. So you're going to sell, you go and sell the books, and then you get some few money, you pay your school fees. We acha tu.
Mnapata wapi watoto?
We acha tu kwanza huko Kongo. Huko Kongo ni Kongo ya DRC, Lubumbashi. Katanga. Yeah, it was a really hustle. Yeah. It's a long story. But finally we finished, and here we are. Yeah. So I wanted to finish that. If anyone is going through the challenges, financial challenges, or whatever challenges that you're facing, never forget that the best is yet to come, and don't lose hope. Just find a song in your heart and sing it. Find a song of hope. I was really telling myself that, I mean, Lord, give me a song, give me a testimony. Yeah, so that also others can testify about your goodness. So I never lose hope. I mean, that's the thing that I thank God for. Yeah, so never lose hope.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
You were telling us something about the activities that you did to raise funds.
Yeah. Okay, so that's canvassing number 1.
Canvassing, yeah.
I did mjengo here in Kenya.
Ulibeba simiti.
Beba mawe. Beba mawe
mama.
mama. Beba mawe. Beba simiti. Yeah. Hey, there's some works. Yeah, but those guys, they were paying us. They were paying us 400 per day.
Wow.
400 per day. And they could give us at the end of the week. So at least you have. Sometimes they could skip and they give you 2 weeks later. So you have at least the pocket in a jar. Yeah, but it was helping, because I couldn't lack to buy my basics things. And then I was taking some supplies from a friend of mine of this thing, mushrooms. I also I was buying them from him, and then at a market price, and then I could come and sell them hapo at Baraton, Barasi, anyone. That was my target. Target population. Yeah.
Umefanya hustle
piga hustle mzee. Yeah, nimefanya biashara nyingi hadi bucha. Piga kazi. Zingine sasa musically I taught some few people bass guitar.
Oh, you play instruments?
Bass guitar. Yeah, a bit of piano. I taught some few kids around Baraton. Yeah, so hustles zimekuwa mingi.
Sasa instruments ukianzia wapi?
Instruments
Tanzania?
Baraton. All. Yeah, but a person who inspired me at first kabisa piano was Dizombe. Ezekiel Dizombe. He came to our church. There was a day he came to our church and the guy was playing. Yeah, he was playing, and then I got that interest to start learning piano. So when I came to Baraton, I started hammering. Practice. Yeah, then I started guitar. Practice. Then bass guitar. Dan Jue. I saw him playing, and then I said, now if he leaves, who will play? I started practicing. Practice. Then I got to know bass. Then I tried also saxophone. But that one it reached at some point I left.
I know you're a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying.
You're truly gifted, and it's good that you're using it pretty well.
That's it, bro.
You're exhausted. You're come at 20 minutes. Okay.
That's good, bro.
So, was it thanks? It's been nice having you. Sure. Continue doing what you're doing. We are so blessed by your ministry.
Amen. Thank you, bro.